as you just heard, we recognised a little while ago that, and I think all of you know, social media is a very, very powerful tool. If you're looking to build a business, if you're serious about building a business, then really social media should be a part of your strategy. It's not the only part of building a business, obviously. You need to be a great mentor, you need to be a great coach to the people that you have in your team, you need to be organised just as anyone else would be if they're building a successful business. But really, social media should be a part of what you're doing. So we've created FLP Social to make it easy for all of you to incorporate a social strategy within your business's growth strategy. We launched it 5 months ago, and I'm pleased to say that we have thousands of FBOs that are now regularly using FLP Social, and they're using it very successfully. We're seeing 3,000 or 4,000 posts going out. They're being created through the platform every week. People's businesses are changing. We're getting a great deal of very positive feedback from everybody on the impact that social media is having, and many of those people weren't able to access social media to start with before FLP Social came along. So, you know, we launched it 5 months ago. It's been a fantastic 5 months. Lots of people getting lots of benefit from it, but we've learned a lot in those 5 months. And some of this, you know, some of the surprising things that we've learned over the last 5 months is that there's only, in our opinion, there's only about 5% of FBOs that are using social media effectively. The vast majority, the 95%, are either not using social media at all, and that's generally because they're very nervous about it. They didn't grow up with technology, they didn't grow up with social media, they don't understand the language. And that stops them moving forward. So we've had loads and loads of FBOs say to us that we would really like to use social media. We're unable to, we just don't get it. We don't understand the language. So what we're doing now is making it simpler and simpler for all of you to access. This platform has been developed so that all of you can access the power of social media. This was brought home to me when I went to the Scottish Success Day in October. I met a lovely guy called Ron Curry. And poor old Ron, he was very, very apologetic. He said, "Mark, I can't use social media." And it's like, I said, "Well, tell me why." And he said, I didn't grow up with it. I don't get it. I just don't get it at all." So over the past month or so, we've been working with Ron. He's signed onto the platform, and now even Ron Curry has started posting. And honestly, if Ron can do it, I promise you, every one of you can do it, because Ron was nowhere. I don't even know if, and I can say all this because I know that Ron's not here now, so he's not going to get me. He can't make it today. But you know, Ron was self-confessed. He was useless. He didn't think he'd ever be able to do it. But we have taught that old dog some new tricks, and he's right there, and he is making use of it now. So how have we helped Ron? So we've helped Ron because we've realised that to get you using social media, or to get many of you using social media, it's an educational journey. So we've produced initially training documents. Then we realised that most people are too lazy to read the training documents. So we've produced videos. We've got loads of videos that we're producing that show every function, every feature on the dashboard. We're running webinars. This has not been very well publicised, but every Monday evening at 9 o'clock, we run a webinar. You'll be able to get the links through if you go to the flp.social website. But you can come on and there'll be beginners webinars, there'll be more advanced webinars. So you can come on and you can see how the platform works, and gradually, bit by bit, you can start using it. We're also running training sessions. We're running from January. Every month there'll be a free training session in Warwick. So you'll be registered, just go through forever, and you'll be able to register for that. In addition, if you've got a group of you, if there's a team, if you want to get your team together, if we can get 20, 30, 50 or 100 people together, I'll come up and I'll run training sessions for your individual teams. So, you know, what I'm trying to say here is that we've created the platform to make social media accessible for everyone, regardless of your level of experience. And we will bend over backwards to make sure that if you want it, then you can access it. So just a little bit about the platform. So the platform has been created. It will enable you to post in three different ways. The first one, which is everyone's favourite, is what we call suggested content. we did call it suggested content, we've just changed it. It's now suggested messages. What we're trying to do is get rid of the buzzwords out of this completely and speak to you in a language that everyone understands. So with suggested content, you choose your different social accounts that you want to put messages out to. So it could be your Facebook business page, it could be LinkedIn, it could be Twitter, it could be Pinterest, and it could be any number of accounts within those. You then choose the category of products that you want to post on. So it could be the business opportunity, it could be animal and home products, it could be any of the typical categories that the products and the business falls into. And then you hit search. And we've created hundreds of thousands of posts, many of them with great images attached to them, many of them with videos attached to them. And these all come together, and the system suggests one post per account for each of the next 7 days. Now, all you need to do then is take a look at it. So, whatever it suggests for tomorrow, you can say, great. And the button is, I like it, use it. If you don't like it, you can swap it. And one of the girls that popped by the stand, we got a stand outside in the foyer, she said, oh, it's just like Tinder. The system is producing loads of guys for me. I like him, I'll use him. Don't like him, swap him out. And it's like, so she just went through and she sorted out the guys that she wanted to go out and have a date with over the next week. So it was, and there's a nice similarity there, because like Tinder, apparently, obviously I've never used it, Tinder apparently, it's very simple to use. You swipe left, you swipe right. We're trying to make it as simple as that. We don't want to complicate it. We don't want to baffle you with loads of rules, loads of things that you need to learn to understand. If you use suggested content, then you're posting very, very quickly, and you don't need to go through a massive education process. And these are what they look like. So, they're nice, engaging posts, and I say, you're not all going to be posting the same thing at the same time. We have created literally hundreds of thousands of variations on these posts. They look good, and you don't have to understand the compliance rules, because the system checks everything for compliance. So what we're doing here is really taking a load of the learning away. You can use the platform to create posts, and you can create a whole week's worth of posts in literally 3 or 4 clicks. There's another example there. So as I say, some of them have got videos attached to them. The next way, so step 2, we like to look at these in steps. So the first step is so easy. Even Ron Curry is using step number 1. Step 2 is what we call content research. If you want to find some content on any particular topic, it's super easy to attach it. You just decide, what do you want to find? Do you want to find a video, or do you want to find an article? You then type into the box what topic you'd like to find the video or the article to sit alongside. The system will then go away and it will find all sorts of content. You can check it out. It's literally a limitless amount of content that it'll throw at you. You choose a bit of the content you want. It then connects it to a post, and then you go in there, you write a few words in the post, and you're up and running. And these things, obviously, they work much better if you, at this point, you're creating your own posts, you're taking control yourself, so you start to create something which is engaging and which your audience is going to be interested in. And there's a few examples up on the board there. There's something a video about Christina after she had kids. There's another one here, I think, about Emma on how to build your business. So the suggested messages, very, very simple. Content research is a tiny step forward, but that's you taking more control over what you're posting. The next step is something that we're really proud of. This enables you to either upload your own images, or we've got a stock library of 1 million images which you can use without having any concerns about the copyright issues with them. So you take an image, even if you've got no computer experience in the past, very quickly you'll figure out how to put text into the image, and this is where the posts become yours. This is where you take a little bit of real ownership, and this is where you'll get really great results. Just to give you a few examples of it, there's one there about a bee pollen product. There's another one there about aloe. What you can do using the Visual Composer is start to produce posts and professional-looking images that will get noticed. And I tell you, it's quite interesting how I look so much different on the stage with clothes on than I did when I had that picture taken. But So you can get the whole thing moving. You can start to put your own personality in the posts, and as I say, there's a million images. So no matter what you want to post about, there are loads and loads of pictures that you can post on. Okay, so I just want to talk very quickly about statistics. Since we launched this in July, there's been 600,000 posts that were created through the system, and probably my favourite statistic is the fact that we blocked 1,500 non-compliant posts from going out on the networks. Now that's important. When I was here last year, one of the real big concerns across the whole of the company was the fact that you were getting negative press coverage. There were lots of people attacking Forever because there were lots and lots of posts that were going out making claims about nutritional benefits of the product and making inflated earnings claims and all that sort of thing. It just got the industry a bad reputation, and it also damaged your ability to bring other people into the business. We've blocked 1,500 posts. The 600,000 posts that have gone out in the last 5 months, they are 100% compliant. Not a single non-compliant post has been pushed out there. The important thing is, what difference does it make to your business? We found that from the 600,000 posts, there were 125,000 unique people who clicked on a post because they were interested in it, and they went to the websites that we create when you set up your FLP social account. That's a huge number of new people that were made aware of the Forever products. Of those 125,000, 10,000 people clicked a Buy Now button. That would have resulted in thousands of orders. That's new retail business that you wouldn't have got if you weren't using FLP Social and you weren't posting as many interesting, engaging posts as you have been. Also, we had 1,000 people click Find Out More, and that means they're interested in the business opportunity. So, they're registering yes, I'm interested in becoming an FBO, contact me. And we know that that's resulted in lots of new people, possibly some of you here, that because of FLP Social's existence, have got involved and have become business owners. The feedback has been fantastic. So I'm just going to there's a few pages of these that I'm going to pop up on the board, but people love using it. It's very, very simple. It may be that you tried to use it or you signed up when we first released it a few months ago. If you did that, then send us an email. So send an email to support@flp.social, because I'd really like for you to try it again. We've listened to loads and loads of feedback from all the FBOs, and the fact is that we've made it so much simpler to use, and there were some great new changes that were put through just this week, and there'll be more changes, more simplification changes, which we put through over the course of the next month or two. And the really gratifying thing is that this is changing people's businesses for the better. So you can see on this one, it's already making a difference to my business. These are real quotes from real people that are sending us emails because they love using the platform, and it is making a difference to their business. I'm putting these up as well because it just makes me feel good. It's a really nice thing so that I can be up here and we're doing something which is great. It really is helping people build a business and change their lives in the way that everyone describes. Now, I just want to make one point though. This is, the use of social media is fantastic. It is powerful, but you need to do it correctly. I've heard that. I've heard that said in one of the speakers earlier. So, bear in mind, these are people that are taking a little bit of time, and they are starting to create a social strategy. So it's not just a case of chucking out posts, putting your feet up, and everything's good. These are people that work at it in the same way as you need to work at all the other aspects of your business. I like that one. Look at that. Absolutely love it. Okay, so what to do next? So as I say, if you created an FLP social account in the past, then send an email to support@flp.social, and we'll load you up with another trial period. The system comes with a 14-day free trial, so if you don't think you made the most of the trial the first time around and you'd like to give it another shot now that it's been made an awful lot simpler, email support@flp.social, and we'll load up another 14 days for you. If you've never set an account up previously, if this is the first time you've heard about it, then in the top right-hand corner of the website, and the website is flp.social, top right-hand corner of the website, it says Start Free Trial. So you click on that button, it's going to need your telephone number, your name, your email address, your FBO ID, put all that information in, connect your social media accounts to it, and then literally within 10 or 15 minutes, you can be posting through the system. Don't worry about compliance. The system checks everything for compliance when it goes. So you really can't do anything wrong. The whole thing will get you up and running in just a matter of minutes. That's me done. If anyone wants to come out and chat about this or just see it in action, we've got a little stand right at the back of the foyer. Thanks ever so much.